here. Um, the original version of a song. Now, the song did not make it onto the side album. I'm going to put bonus tracks for that album looking back because there's a lot more music for that album that didn't be on. And this song is going to be one of the songs that are a bonus track. The other version of this, I think. Yeah, the other version. I just found the beat real quick to play with this. This ain't the beat for it or anything. So if the beat don't go with it, it doesn't, what do you do, blah, 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 I don't care. So, yeah. You guys get to see me kind of rap, I guess. I'd show this in the video. You can go live about it. This is one of the more emotional ones. This is one I wrote not too long after she died. Because I wasn't in the room when she died. My brother wasn't, so was my dad and mom, though. Okay, no, I did not listen to this beat completely, apparently. Sorry about that. I just pulled up a quick beat. I'm just pulling up beats off of YouTube. If my Xbox will work. There. I'll just do it without a beat. If the beat starts playing, the beat starts playing. Is she leaving this world? And if she is, I'm done believing. That's a good excuse. I hope the battle doesn't take her because I don't act like acting like a faker. So if God takes her, I don't know how I will act or if I will still rap. And someone just ran over a cat and those people eat crap. Now, I don't mean to be hating and this is no joke. So this is not me faking. I'm scared. I'm losing my hair, and now with all the hate, no one wants to date me. I care at least, my lyrical genius I hear. Is she leaving this world? If she is, I'm done believing. Now I'm starting to get really scared, but does anyone care? If you do, pray, and this came before May. By the way, I'm really not okay, so if this is the last album, I need to say one thing. I murdered the family album with a... Now, when I wrote this, like, you can see where the emotion goes through. I wrote this one 2 days after she died. She died in December. And I wrote this, and I lost this version. This is the original version. So I had to go back and remake it. And you'll see the remade version for sad, which I will release soon. I think that's it, yeah. So here's the original paper. Turn this beat off. You guys want me to do more stuff like this, I can do it. Like, sometimes I write different versions, and sometimes I go with the first versions, the stuff done and out, because I want to get on to the next project, because I got ADHD when it comes to stuff like that, and I have OCD when it comes to other stuff, so I'm always all over the place. But it's kind of like when she died, and I don't cry usually, so if I start crying in this video, it's going to be a big shock. The day she died, my brother was home from school sick. And it's his first time seeing somebody die. Now, I've never seen actually somebody die, but I've seen a dead body. Even though what Smokey talks about is what Smokey talks about. That's just my dark side coming out. But he was there with my dad. And this grandma, this is my great grandma. And with her, I was real close with her husband. He's the one that gave me the nickname Smokey. And I just kind of used that as my rap name. It's always stuck with me. But we're sitting there. I'm sitting at school. And if I remember right, my dad came to pick me up. And he was sad that day. So I asked him, what's wrong? And he goes, Grandma died. I go, well, at first I was like, oh, thinking in my mind, can't believe it. She was ready to go. They didn't think she was going to go. This is what I was told, anyways. But I don't know the whole story because I wasn't there. And my brother was there with it, and he didn't know what to think. He didn't know what was going on because he's a little special ed-ish. But it was like one of those weird things. And the only reason I'm going live right now is because I don't have no storage for the other to put this video up. I wanted to go ahead and do it. But yeah. And so we go home. Christmas break rolls around. I already had the song written. I sending the album out to my friends, like test beats and stuff. And I didn't have my YouTube channel yet because I wasn't allowed to have a Google account because my mom and dad didn't want me having a YouTube channel. And I'm finally convinced them I could have one. But we're going to the funeral. It was fine for me. I've seen dead bodies before. It didn't scare me, except for when I saw her hand. Then makeup people didn't have her hand covered in makeup or covered up with the blanket, but the other hand was. It was covered up with the blanket. So I'm like, okay, this is a little creepy, so I go tell mom. And because she's right in front of me, and I waited until we were semi out of the room. It was snowy out and stuff, so they were getting ready because my dad was one of the casket carriers. I don't know what they're actually called, but they take her out. They get ready to go. Tell mom. Mom's like, we'll talk more about it when I get back. So, because dad had to go out there, and we didn't go out to the burial grounds because it was snowing out, and we didn't want to get in a wreck. So, we're waiting with our one grandma. We're waiting with our cousins. And we're keeping an eye on our littlest cousin. He's about 2, 3. I don't remember. His birthday's a little bit before December. And we're sitting there. And I had my knife in my pocket and my fingernails were dirty, so I'm sitting there cleaning them. And my grandma goes, you need to put that away. You're in the church. She's like, there's nothing wrong with it. Get done with that. Or my grandpa leave. Because, well, my step-grandpa. Because she wasn't part of the family anymore, in a way. So they leave. We're eating. And we're having fun. But that thing's still haunting me. And it still haunts me right now, seeing her hand. I'm not getting emotional, you know. I don't get emotional often. The girls actually told me one day in class, they were talking about dead body, and they're like, this hasn't affected me. They're explaining details and stuff from something on the news. And then they're explaining a couple other things, like the body from Logan Paul's video and stuff like that. What they could, and they go, Chris, why isn't this bugging you? I go, I don't know. Death just doesn't bother me. They go, you're cold-hearted. I go, that may be true. I don't care. But, like, I've always never been bothered by it. There's one time when my step-grandpa's dad, I think, died. I went to that funeral. We didn't stay long because I was creeped out by that. But I did get a bunch of lifesaver mints that day. And just to go home, and I think I had them all gone before I even got in the car. And that was like a 5-second walk. So we stayed in there and talked to my grandma for a few. But like when she died, that was like the hardest death that's hit me. Of all the family. Oh, I guess a year earlier. I guess I can't handle it 2 years because a year earlier, my cousin TJ died. That kind of hit me hard because, I mean, I didn't get to see him much anymore because he got sick. Like, he had problems and stuff. Not mental problems, but like diabetes and stuff like that, to where he couldn't get out of the house all the time. Didn't see him much. I think I wrote a song about him, but never released it. Like, I've been writing music since I was in 4th grade, and I'm in 8th grade. Well, I'm going to be in 9th grade next year. So, and I just can't find the original music sheets. Now, Old Home, there is another version of it from back then that I actually remember writing. That's not the original, but it's something like that. It's where I got the inspiration for it. That way, if I ever make it famous, you guys document this crap and all that fun stuff. But, then I don't think anybody else died. Like, the hardest death that ever hit me when I was little was when my one dog died in the middle of winter. But I was calm that day because my dad gave me a Batman stuffed plushie thing, so I was good that day. But I don't know. Death has never affected me. Like, I see it on the news all the time. I feel bad for the people that die. And some of the people that kill those people are idiots. And if it's an actor or something, depending on how they die, I don't feel bad for them. But, like, if they were sick, I'll feel bad for them and I'll pray for their family and stuff. But if I could, figured out how to help my grandma. Like, she wasn't sick. She broke her hip. It all started with that. She was a 91 or 92-year-old woman, and they found out she had internal bleeding, I believe. I talk about in one of the songs on Sad a little bit. I get into a little bit of the details, and she died from it. But if I could have found a way to stop her internal bleeding, and I had the power to go back in time, I would have brought her back, because she was fun. She made really good noodles. Like, she didn't even use anything. She just made them like everybody else would. No special ingredients, nothing, because my mom was going to get the recipe. There was no recipe. She just made them that low. But she was funny too, and she's a good person. She had a lot of wisdom. She was a godly woman, man, let me tell you. And she was so much fun. And then she's gone now, so I don't ever get to see her. Like, I know it's been a while it's been a couple weeks since I released this album, and I didn't talk about much. I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to keep it quiet. But when I was looking through stuff to get Speaking of Truth papers out, because I wrote that not too long after I wrote it, I kept kind of just writing albums, and I still do that every now and then, like with my mixtapes, my dad's home. That's why the dogs are barking. Be quiet, Brutus. Come here, Brutus. Come here. He's been brown all day, but he's about 3 years old. But I found it, and I wanted to make the video. Because I went back and read over a little bit of it and saw it. Like, I miss her so much. I really do. If you guys are thinking I'm writing a script, I'll prove it to you right now. I'm not. There's no script. Sorry about the floor, but there is no script. I started cleaning the floor last night. Like, not too long before the 3 a.m. video is what I was doing. Like, you guys saw me finishing up in the 3 a.m. video. But if she was still here, we would see her at everything. Because I never liked going outside here lately, and that's part of being a teenager. You know, modern day kids don't go outside. You guys need to be quiet. Hey, you can't be saying stuff like that.
What?
Can't be saying stuff like that. Be quiet. I'm live. I can't pause it. What?
I'm playing Xbox.
Well, you gotta wait a minute. I lost where I was. You'll read this and you'll see why I'm making a video right now. That's one of the songs from When Grandma Died. That is the original version of that song, Timmy.
Let's go, learning.
Leaving.
Dad, do you want me to let the dogs out?
Although, a song called Learning for that album would be good. I'm gonna put the other version of that as a bonus track for that album later this week. But, yeah, she was a good woman, wasn't she, Timmy?
Even though she drives crazy.
She didn't have her driver's license in her past. I don't think she's had her driver's license since I was born, dude. What'd they do? I gotta go, people. Peace.
Hit my fucking stand.